the session today. Any comfortable posture? Yes, Sanjay. Settling down to this place, to this moment. Bringing the spine comfortably straight. Relax the shoulders. If for any reason you're finding anything tense around the shoulder joints, at the upper back, neck, see if you can let go. If you're feeling like you're holding on to something, it is okay. Let go, even as you keep the spine comfortably straight. Some muscles are tensed because we are probably reacting unconsciously to people and events around us. And we might see those as threats or challenges or adversities, even if they are not so. And so, checking if your body is tense for any reason that you're unaware of. Even when you don't know what exactly is the root issue, at least allow the body to relax. Because right now we are safe on the mat. Right now there is no threat to respond to run away from. 3D breaths. As you exhale, allow all the tension to relax, release. If you're clenching your jaws for any reason, keep the lips closed, but you can have a relaxed jaw. Is there any heaviness in the forehead? Imagine washing that down with exhalation. Let's take a resolution to pay attention to the inner experience as we practice Hatha Yoga, as diligently without crossing into aggression. And that line we will not cross with our awareness. And yet, we will be as diligent as we can be. Palms to the heart center, Namaskara Mudra. Tilt your head forward. Gently open your eyes. Inhaling, arms by the side, palms going up, looking up. Exhaling, Arms coming down, looking down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Release. Come up to standing. Feet hip width apart. Hands on your waist. Thumbs touching each other on the back. A gentle back bend as you inhale. Halfway folding forward as you exhale. 5 rounds. Begin. Inhale, back bend, gentle back bend. Halfway folding forward as you exhale. And the next inhalation, back bend. 5 rounds. Don't push yourself too much. We're just trying to get warmed up. After completing, release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, interlace fingers, palms facing up. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. You are sitting in an imaginary chair. Sitting as far back as you can, even weight on your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release your arms. If you're feeling the posture on your thighs and back of your thighs and glutes, you're properly oriented. If you're feeling it more on the knees, pull your knees back. If the knees are further beyond your big toes, you might feel more pressure on the knees. Take a deep breath, exhale. We'll repeat this, but from Utkatasana, I would like upper body to become parallel to the ground. So we bend the knees, sit back as much as we can in Utkatasana, and then bend forward as much. Inhale, arms up. Take another deep breath, exhale. Utkatasana first. And then start bending the upper body and the arm and bring them parallel to the ground. Look at the back of your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release. The thigh muscles are some of the big muscles in the body. And we are consciously trying to wake these big muscles up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up. Interlace fingers. Palms facing up. Inhale, center. Exhaling, bend toward the left side. Exhaling, inhale, center. Exhaling, bend toward the right side as you exhale. 4 more rounds. After completing, release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms out, parallel to the ground. Hug yourself, right arm over the left arm, as much as you can. The fingers reaching toward each other on the back. And gently lift both the elbows up, parallel to the ground, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, exhaling, twist toward your left side. Inhale, center. Exhaling, twisting to the other side. Inhale, center. 4 more rounds. After completing, release the arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms out, parallel to the ground. Bend at the elbows, fingers pointing to the ceiling. Bend at the elbows, fingers pointing to the ceiling. Your forearms are vertical, upper arms are parallel to the ground. Inhaling, take the elbows toward the back wall, gently as much as you can. Elbows going toward the back wall. Keep the spine straight, yes. Shoulder blades squeezing together in the back. Next exhalation, bring the elbows together in the front. 4 more rounds. Inhaling, take the elbows back. Exhaling, bring the elbows closer to the front. As you exhale, you can exhale completely. After completing, release. What we have tried to do is to get all the joints and the big muscles in motion in preparation for Surya Namaskara, front of the mat, Tadasana, Namaskara Mudra. There are different ways of warming up. You could do that from cat, cow posture. You can do that like we did today. There are several ways, but always make sure that you have some level of warming up before you jump into exploring your edges with diligence. Cold muscles, especially with cold weather, being more careful not to cause injuries. Take a deep breath, exhale. Begin 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara at your own pace. Staying with this breath, this posture. Even if the mind wanders to that event or that place, of that person. When you notice that, bring the attention to this breath and this posture. After completing, standing relaxed, observe the breath normalizing on its own. Not forcing the breath in any way, or not constraining the breath in any way. You might find subtle energy movements in the body. After 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara, practice with diligence. Observe. Not to get attached to any of those, but if there are changes, observe. Or if there are no changes, observe. 3 deep breaths. Let's approach few standing postures, variations of Veerabhadrasana. Feet hip width apart. Namaskara mantra. Inhaling back bend. Exhaling forward bend. And bend your knees enough to connect your abdomen with the thighs. Hold your elbows. You're not resting the arms on your knees or thighs. Your forearms are hanging loose, shoulders relaxed and hanging loose, head hanging loose. Inhale center, exhaling, turn your head to the right. And turn the head and look to the right wall. Inhale, center. Exhaling, turn the head and look to the left wall. You're not moving any of the spine or anything, just the head. The head, your neck moves, turns, neck turns, the head turns, eyes and nose turn. Three more rounds. See if that relaxes any tension that you have been holding on to. You might find one side easier perhaps than the other. Make a note. Fingers by the side of the feet. Inhaling, left foot back, long step back. Drop your left knee down. Place your palms on the right knee, on top of the right knee. Both palms, interlace fingers, place on the right knee. Now, gently allow, by the way, toes pointing to the back. Toes, ankles stretched, toes pointing to the back. Yes. With every exhalation, allow the hip to move forward. Allow the left hip to move forward. Exhalation. You're not forcing the hip. Please don't, no aggression. And yet, allow the exhalations to relax your hip forward. You should be feeling the stretch. Opening the left hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Knee off. Right foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot forward. Ashva. Drop the right knee down. Right ankle back. Place the palms on the left knee, interlaced fingers. And without aggression, gently allowing the right front hip to release by relaxing. Consciously relax through the right hip and allow it to extend toward the front and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back, plank. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make the usual adjustments. All the fingers, check all the fingers around the mat, palms entirely rooting. Consciously allowing the head to completely relax and bringing the shoulder blades just a bit closer on the back. And you can approach that by gently rotating the arms outward. The elbows are gently pointing outward. And this, with the abdomen engaging, allowing the chest to go toward the knees, even as the head completely relaxes. 5. Knees can be bent, not a problem. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees down, Vajrasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Let's approach Veerabhadrasana. Before going all the way to Veerabhadrasana, we'll do an intermediate step as further preparation. Plank posture, come to plank posture. Drop your knees down. Right foot forward between the palms. Hands on your waist, straighten up the spine. Lift your left knee off the mat. Back foot can be on the toes. Or, sorry, place the back foot fully on the mat. Back foot fully on the mat. Yes. Now bend the right knee, and bend halfway forward. Bend halfway forward. Bring the body parallel to the ground. You can bend the back knee, not a problem. Bend the back knee, also not a problem. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Ashwa. Let's repeat on the other side. Right foot back. Adho Mukha. Left foot forward. Place the back foot on the mat. Hands on the waist, come up. Bend your left knee. You can even bend your right knee just a bit, not a problem. Now bending forward, bring the upper body parallel to the ground. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back plank. Adho Mukha. Vajrasana. Now what we have done so far is to prepare the hips for Veerabhadrasana posture. To the extent that we can. Again, we can approach this in infinite different ways. We have balanced the legs and the hips in certain ways, preparing the approach to Veerabhadrasana first variation. Take a deep breath, exhale. Shashankasana. Find a way to relax before we activate or go to an active posture.
Jay, this is Amita here. One question.
Yeah.
For Shashankasana, is it required to keep your hips on your feet?
If you can, otherwise it's okay. The reason for this posture is to find a way to relax, catch your breath. If this is not comfortable at all, sit in Sukhasana.
Thanks, Jay.
Sure. Take a deep breath, exhale. Plank. Get the palm position and leg position right. Your spine and the legs and the head are in one line. You might have to bring your hips up or down to feel the alignment. And then from there, without changing the palms or toes, get into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feet 6 inches or even hip width apart. Inhaling, right foot forward, Ashwa. Make sure there is hip width between the front foot and the back foot, and place the back foot firm on the mat, hands on the waist, inhaling, come up. Now both your hips are facing the front. Your back foot is firm on the mat. Your front toes are pointing to the front. Back toes are 45 degrees or so turned inward toward the front. Your chest is facing the front wall, your nose and the eyes gazing directly ahead. Both hips are aligned. Start bending your right knee even while you keep your back foot firmly on the mat. This would require you to consciously open the left hip. Left thigh is out. Left thigh, rotate the left thigh out and bring the right knee on top of the right ankle. For those who are not really comfortable with this, you can bring the back foot onto the toes. Others, see if you can keep the back foot firmly on the mat. Namaskara Mudra. Arms up, press the palms. Gentle back bend. 3, 2, 1. Next exhalation, halfway folding forward. Halfway folding forward to the front as much as you can. Looking at your thumbs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you continue to gaze at the thumbs, bring the spine comfortably straight. Vertical posture. Bring your upper body up, arms up, arms up. And look at your thumbs. 5. Veerabhadrasana, first variation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara Mudra. Ashva Sanchalana. Right foot back. Drop your knees down. Drop your elbows down. Drop your forehead down. You can have your forearms crossing each other, supporting your forehead. Anahatasana variation, relax. By the way, this posture is recommended for patients having COVID to allow them to get the stuff from the bottom of their lungs out. 3 deep breaths. Adho Mukha. Feet hip width apart. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms, Ashva Sanchalana. Place the back foot on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Arms up, press the palms. Gentle back bend. Come to center. Bend your left knee and halfway bending forward from the hips. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come to Veerabhadrasana, first variation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Namaskara Mudra. Ashva Sanchalana. Left foot back. Plank. Drop your knees down. Drop your elbows down. Find a way to relax. Either in Shashankasana or variation of Anahatasana, whichever feels comfortable for you. Anahatasana is also an inversion, a gentle inversion. With the brain below the heart. The heart can perhaps relax just a bit. Three deep breaths. Let's approach a few variations of Veerabhadrasana, second variation. Variations on variations. Come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. After Veerabhadrasana, see if you can approach Adho Mukha with more awareness. You can slightly bend the knees, not a problem. Keep the upper body, the spine comfortably straight, head hanging loose, palms pressing, shoulder blades gently going toward each other. Are you able to relax more into Adho Mukha Svanasana? 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet close together. Inhaling, left foot forward between the palms, Ashva Sanchalana. Place the back foot on the mat, hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up and face your left wall. Face your left wall. Oh, I'm sorry. We took right foot back. So face your right wall. Face your right wall. Apologies. Actually, if going toward the right can be a good twist. Maybe we should try that. Take a deep breath, exhale. Slowly twist toward your left side. Twist toward your left side as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come to center. Exhaling, twist to the right side. This may be harder. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come to center. When you're practicing on your own, there is a world for you to explore. It is infinite. You generally know the framework of Hatha Yoga, and then the practice is about inner experience and awareness, and then it is uncharted. You can explore your inner world as much as you can. Um, Now turning and facing your right wall. Look down at your feet, inline stance. Your feet are in one line. Your hips are on the same line. Your shoulders are also on the same line. Your spine and the shoulders and the hips and the feet, the knees and the feet, they're all in one plane. Arms up, parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee. Gazing at your left fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on the waist. Straighten up the knee. Take a deep breath, exhale. Rotate your left foot in, right foot out. Arms up. Bend your right knee. Gazing at your right fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Rotate your right foot in, left foot to the front. Arms up. Bend your left knee. Place your right palm on the right leg. Right palm on the right leg. Left arm up toward the ceiling. And slide your right fingers down your right leg. Parshva Veerabhadra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to Veerabhadrasana, second variation. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Take a deep breath, exhale. Rotate your left foot in, right foot out. Bend your right knee, arms up. Place the left palm on the left leg, right arm up to the ceiling. Slide your left fingers down and bend toward your left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come back to Veerabhadrasana. Hands on your waist. Inhaling straight. Rotate your right foot in, left foot out. Ashvasanchalana. Left foot back. Drop your knees down, drop your elbows down. Anahata variation to relax. Let's approach Parshvatana, which is, we can approach that from Veerabhadrasana, first variation. Plank. Adho Mukha. Feet hip width apart. Walk forward by a foot. Walk toward your palms by a foot. Inhaling, right foot between the palms. Hands on your waist. Inhaling, straighten up. You should have a very stable stance with the hip width between your front foot and back foot. Both hips are facing front, shoulders facing front, nose and eyes gazing directly ahead. Those who are comfortable having Namaskara Mudra on the back, you can approach that. Others hold the elbows on your back. Holding the elbows on your back is okay. Gentle back bend. Inhaling, straighten up. Exhale. Now, Parshvatana, to the extent possible, keep the front knee straight. Or in fact, I would say keep the front knee straight and bending forward only as much as you can, keeping the front knee, right knee straight. Inhale. Exhaling, bend from the hips forward without or keeping the front knee straight. Bending forward as much as you can, keep the front knee straight. When you feel like you need to relax the knees, stop. Look to the front. Next, tighten your quad muscles by lifting the toes up. Lift the toes, just the toes. This will strengthen the quad. With the next exhalation, perhaps you can go just a bit deeper with the next exhalation. Head down. Head down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Hands on your waist. This requires good amount of flexibility on the back of your leg, hamstrings. No aggression. So always see if you can keep the knee straight and bending as much as you can, keeping the back straight. Knee straight, back straight, bending forward. That's all. Only as much. And then if the stretch is too much and you feel like you need to relax the knee, and perhaps that's the edge for you today, and that's okay. Aggressively going, pushing ahead or lunging forward, keeping the knee straight can cause injury. So always allow, when I say bending forward, choose the exhale cycle to bend forward. Allow the natural breathing cycle to support the transition like we do in Surya Namaskara. Come back to cat posture. Plank posture. Adho Mukha. Walk forward by a foot. Bend the knees and left foot forward between the palms. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, straighten up. Now again, both your hips are facing forward. Left toes pointing directly forward. Back toe is, even if it is not directly facing forward, maybe a bit, or at least pointing toward the front wall at an angle. Namaskara Mudra on the back for those who are flexible enough to do that. But that is optional. You can just hold the elbows. Inhaling, back bend. Next inhalation, come to straight. Keeping the left knee straight and your spine as comfortably straight. Next exhalation, bend from the hips forward. Look to the front. Keep the left knee straight. Stop where you feel like you need to relax the left knee. Lift the toes to strengthen the quad, allowing the hamstring to release just a bit. Next exhalation, bending just a bit more without aggression. Head down. 5. Parshvatana. 4. Head down, Vinay. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, straighten up. Hands on the waist. Ashvasanchalana. Drop your knees down. Vajrasana. Lying down on your back. Hug the knees, rock back and forth. Release any tension on your back. Side to side. Settle back down. Release the legs. Shavasana. Make any final movements before you can relax in Shavasana. Awareness to the breath coming in and going. Relax. Gently come out of Shavasana. Take your time to roll to your right side and sitting up, facing forward. Allow the breath to come and go and observe. Gently take your hands back, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, exhaling, bend from the hips, bending forward. Inhaling, come up. Rub your palms. Massage your closed eyes and gently blink your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Namaste, Jay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Jay. Thank you. Thank you.